I, like most of us, barely slept last night. I spent the night trying to wrap my mind around the new world we live in, because we do. The world has changed rapidly in the last 3 days, and I'm just trying to catch up. As I walked my 4 kids to school today, which is their last day of school until April because our area has decided to close the schools after today, which I completely agree with. And my son, who's 10, had this worried look in his eyes because he looked around and saw how there was less than half the kids at school. And I said to him, you know, I've had a lot of scary things and hard things happen to me throughout my life. Everyone has. And the thing is, I wouldn't change those for anything because each of those forced me to grow, and I saw beauty in all of them. Beautiful things came from each of those hardships. And I spent the night trying to wrap my mind around the world and society and what we're waking up to. And here's the thing, this is what I'm coming to, is this is giving us an opportunity to completely change the way we function. And it's going to reset society, really, in terms of relationships and people. It's forcing us to check in on those ones that we love and relate in a different way. Spend some time home in close quarters with our families and find new ways to communicate through social media with our community and through friends, and force us to be vulnerable to people that we wouldn't typically be vulnerable with, because we are all, the entire world is going through this right now, which is really mind-blowing. And I think that beautiful friendships and relationships are going to come out of all of this. I think about how this is going to connect us with nature on a level that we haven't in a very long time. We are going to go for walks and hikes without a destination and just soak up nature and appreciate the quiet and how the absence of noise. And that's something that we really never do anymore. It's going to have us look at our home in a different way. Our home has always been our hub, but we've been so focused on what the next thing is, or our next destination, or where we're going. And now we're forcing ourselves to be home and really appreciate what home is for each of us and create a space that is comforting and cozy. And I really just want us to take a minute, take a deep breath through all of this chaos and see the beauty in all of this and what can come out of this and what we can take away from this and how this is going to force us to change the entire world. It's not lost on me that the sun has come out while I'm talking about this. I feel optimistic. I'm not saying that it's not going to be hard. And we have been presented this challenge that none of us have experienced before. But it's going to force us to get back to simpler times and relate to our world and the people in our world in a way we haven't in a very long time. So today, turn off the TV for a bit, get off social media for a bit, go for a walk in nature, have a conversation without distraction with your family, read a book, enjoy your home, check in on your loved ones, take a minute and enjoy the quiet and breathe and just know that you're not alone. We are all more connected than we ever have been before.